Our mission on the first day was to establish 2 water caches, the first at the Juniper Flats Trailhead just off Keys View Road. We hiked about 1/10 of a mile towards the California Riding and Hiking Trail at mile 19 with 5 gallons of water. Finding a nice niche in a rock, we placed our gallon jugs and covered them with some rocks and bark from a dead Joshua tree. We would be arriving at this first water cache on the morning of our second day on the trail. Next, we headed to the Twin Tanks parking area to establish our second cache, which we would be picking up at the end of our second day on the trail. Having established our water caches, it was now time to meet our good friend Mike, the hiking Rev, at the eastern terminus of the California Riding and Hiking Trail. We would leave his car there to take us back to the beginning of the trail at the end of our hike. We ended our day at Black Rock Campground, where we enjoyed a campfire and the spectacular desert sunset.
Hey everybody, Rick and Andrea here.
And we're in Joshua Tree.
That's right, we're getting outside in Joshua Tree. We are on the California Riding and Hiking Trail. This is a 37-mile trail that goes from Black Rock Campground. We're going to do that over about 2.5 days. Our adventure actually started yesterday, as you saw. We cached water at a couple of spots, and then we spent the night at Black Rock Campground. And today we're planning to go about 15 miles for dry camping, and then tomorrow morning, the day 3, second day of the hike, but day 3 of a trip, we're gonna hike 4 miles and pick up our first water cache. And then we'll pass through the Ryan Campground, do another 15 miles where we cached up and down through the desert. And we cached water where we're gonna camp on the second night. And then the third day of the hike is going to be pretty easy. We got 7 miles downhill to the car, and that should finish. And then we're going to grab a burger, I think, at the saloon in Joshua Tree. Delicious burgers there. Anyway, you may have noticed the pattern. We try to finish a lot of our hikes with a delicious burger.
Right.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for tagging along with us. If you find this video helpful, planning a trip like this, or entertaining or interesting, please consider subscribing. We appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hey, I want to introduce the group of folks that we're hiking with. We're with some good friends here that we always have fun hiking with. We're with Marmalade.
Woo, we're doing it.
Marmalade Outdoors. He's a PCT veteran, and he has lots of great PCT videos, gear videos, hiking tips, etc. And we're also here with the Hiking Rev. You've probably seen his channel, but if not, check out the Hiking Rev. He also did the entire PCT, lots of great videos. And then finally, we're here with our friend Dave, who came down from Washington State, the Seattle area, to come hike this trail with us. We're really excited to have Dave with us here. Anyway, I think the 5 of us are gonna have a great time, and we're all looking forward to this.
All right.
The Joshua tree, from which the park takes its name, is a member of the Yucca plant family and is a succulent. Joshua trees can live to be over 500 years old and grow to a height of 70 feet. Blooms typically appear in the spring, and the flowers are pollinated by the yucca moth. Joshua trees were named for the biblical figure Joshua by the 19th century Mormon settlers who felt the outstretched tree limbs guided them along their westward journey. In addition to the 2 locations where we cached water, there are several other locations where water can be cached. See the description for a list.
This is the upper Covington Flat area.
While walking on this section of the trail, Andrea nearly stepped on this rattlesnake, which quickly slithered off the trail.
It's 4 o'clock. We've gone about 12.5 miles. We're going up some switchbacks right now. And we're heading up to Juniper Flats. Several hundred feet more of climbing. When we get up on the flats, we'll start looking for a campsite. So we found a campsite. We're at mile 13. We didn't quite go all the way to Juniper Flat as planned. We found a nice little spot here, and I think we'll be comfortable for the night. Marmalade has found a spot for his triplex. Hey, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
We are about a mile in on our second day on the California riding and hiking trail. We got about 4 miles to our first water cache, and then we're going to have about 11 more after that to our next water cache where we'll camp. We're going to pass by Ryan Campground shortly after the first water cache, and then we'll continue on. We're looking forward to the day. Stick with us and we'll show you the scenery along the trail. So we reached the spot where we cache water. We're gonna go, I think, take a packs off break and transfer water into our packs, and then we'll head off next to the Ryan Campground. And there it is, undisturbed. Hey, it's a little after 11. We just took kind of an extended break at the Ryan Campground, where you saw we threw away some trash. And now we're heading off. We got about 10 miles to go where we cached water and the other day, and where we'll be camping tonight. It's about a little over 6 miles to the Geology Tour Road, and then the 3.5 after that to where we'll camp. So everybody says the next section is really pretty. Thanks for sticking with us here. What animals I look like? If it had ears, it might be a bunny.
Looks like a bunny. Jowls.
Well, we've had lunch. It's about 2 o'clock, and my thermometer says it's 76, but geez, it feels like 100 degrees right now. Boy. So we're about a half mile from Geology Tour Road, and then it's maybe 4.5, 5 miles to where we're camping tonight, where we gotta have our second water stash. It really feels like it's blazing hot out here.
It's 120.
I think we found a spot to camp. We're gonna look around for some flat spots. We may have dinner around here in the shade of this rock. 17.1 miles we ended up doing. So Dave is planning to cowboy camp tonight. Mike and the Rev will be right over here. And we're off over there. Hey everybody, good morning. It's the last day on the trail.
We got a short 7 miles downhill, about 1,000-foot drop back to the car. And then we'll be heading over to pick up the other cars that are back over at the Black Rock Campground. And then we'll be heading home. So thanks for tagging along with us, watching this video. We appreciate that. And we'll see you on the trail. This is the Belle Campground. We're gonna drop our empty water bottles, use the bathroom. We are here. We made it to the end of the California Riding and Hiking Trail. Done, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.